beautiful Taurians, welcome to my channel. This is Baba Jolie here with your singles love reading for mid-June right through to mid-July 2022. I've already cleansed your space and have meditated on your cards. For those of you who are returning, welcome back to my channel. Thank you so much for your wonderful likes, shares and subscribes. I am truly grateful for your beautiful energy. Just a little reminder though, this is a general reading, not a one-to-one reading, just so you're aware. Also, please be mindful, scammers are about to pertain to be me and lots of other tarot readers. I do not do personal readings. I do not take your money, e-gifts, donations. I'm not on Facebook, WhatsApp, PayPal, Telegram or Patreon. I will never ask you for your credit card details and I'll never ask you for personal details either. So if anyone masquerading as me asks you for anything at all, please report them or ignore them. It is a scam, okay? Let's move straight on with your reading. I'm going to cleanse your space hourly, so please be mindful there's going to be 3 loud sounds. Let us begin. Okay, my beautiful Taurus, this is the singles love reading. So for those of you who are not looking for a love reading, I've already uploaded a monthly general reading for your sign that is not about love, so please check that out. Also, I will be doing a career reading in the next couple of days, so please check that out too. But this is the singles reading, so let's get straight to it. I'm going to get all of your cards first and then transmute an outcome. Now, just so you know, Venus entered June in Aries. So that is all about passion. It's about taking the initiative to focus on your love life and try and put yourself in circumstances where you meet new people or meet new experiences that can put you in touch with new people, okay? So you may feel inspired to really look at your love life as we move through this time period. Now, of course, Venus moves into your sign, my beautiful Taurus, in the middle of the month. So that is all about securing a loving, committed relationship. It's about settling down energy, but it's also about you valuing yourself and getting a love relationship that you truly deserve, that loves you back in reciprocity, okay? So let us get all your cards first and let's see what is coming towards you. Now also, Mercury is no longer in retrograde, which means it is there's much more movement when it comes to your love life, as the Chariot card pops right out there. So of course, this is a really positive time. It's normally very, very difficult during retrogrades, especially Mercury retrogrades, because communication is sort of somewhat misunderstood or isn't occurring. But now that we have got the thumbs up from Mercury being direct, then there's definitely a very positive outcome when it comes to putting yourself in a scenario to meet someone, to meet new love, okay? We do have the Tower here. I'm going to pull a card and see what that's all about for you. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? I will clarify that Tower energy as well. As I said, it's about value, reciprocity, and I feel you may be very, very surprised that you will be in a relationship or at least connecting to someone, communicating with someone by the middle of July, okay? But we will clarify that when we get to it. There's definitely an energy of you meeting someone and it being equal, okay? So thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Can you please guide my beautiful Taurians? What do they need to know? Okay, first card is, now we've got the Herald of Swords. Second card is the Two of Cups. So definitely love coming on in here for you. And we've got the Queen of Swords. So we've definitely got, we've got a Knight of Swords and we've got a Queen of Swords. So they really want you to be aware of something that may be playing out in your love relationships. I'll go one more. But that thing may be... sometimes, my beautiful Taurus, when you fall in love, and we all kind of do it there. We've got King of Wands energy. Because I could feel an energy of you matching someone's sort of vibrations. There is a relationship here for you, but I feel sometimes you may put people on a pedestal. So when you meet someone for the first time, a lot of passion, a lot of connection. You know, we all tend to see love and things through rose-tinted glasses. So sometimes we do put a person on a pedestal. We think that we've met someone and they're the best thing since sliced bread, okay? But what happens is we put them on a pedestal, we've inadvertently put ourselves below the person, okay? Even though we didn't want to, but we've changed the dynamic. So just be aware of that in your relationships. That's just something that's coming through there in terms of reciprocity. And we'll move forward and see what's coming towards you, and I will clarify that Tower energy. But we're starting off with a key. Okay, when you reduce 33, 3 plus 3 is 6, which is the number of the Lovers card. So I feel, I mean, this is your protagonist energy. So I feel like you're understanding more about yourself and how you operate in relationships. I feel, you know, you're willing to open up to the right person, but it's taken you a while. You may have even lost your motivation to even look for love. But as we move through June, I feel like your attention has been sparked. Collectively, everybody is being influenced by that, by Venus sort of moving through Aries, of course. So we're all feeling a little bit more ambitious, looking for love, a little bit more inspired, a little bit more excited. You know, the sun is shining wherever you are, hopefully, but we feel this energy of movement forward. And now the key basically represents destiny, okay? So you may have been very, very philosophical recently, asking bigger questions like, what is your life's purpose? Will you ever find the love that you're meant to be with? I feel like you're a very private person. Now this energy did come up briefly in the Scorpio reading, so you may have placements in Scorpio, but what they're showing me here with the key, it's about answers, revelations, suddenly realizing the truth of who you are, what you want, what you've accepted in the past, what no longer vibes with you, and releasing cords or cutting things and leaving the past behind. So I really feel like you're delving deeper in, you know, the mystery of love, and also in terms of what you want, okay? The keys are there to unlock mysteries. So I feel like you are going to be unlocking things in the month of June in order to release blockages, okay? Now, what I've got here with the Chariot card, I feel like you're, now this could have been, don't shoot the messenger when I say this, this could have been like some sort of crush that you had on somebody in the past, or you, because I feel like you may have kept like your feelings hidden on something. So if you had a crush on somebody and never really came to term, I feel like you're actually moving past that. There's somebody new coming on in here for you. Now, it doesn't have to be a crush. It could also have been a previous relationship, but I just feel like you just cutting something and moving forward. The Chariot card indicates decisions, choices, okay? But it does mean that there is victory. You're committing yourself to moving through barriers or obstacles in order to get to where you want to go. You're on the journey. Okay, so I feel like you are taking the journey of love, and I feel like you're making some changes within you in order to be ready. Not that you're making changes to fit in with anybody else, not at all. You're making changes in terms of who you are in order to make sure you have like healthy boundaries, that you release any sort of codependent energy. If you tend to attract a certain person or a certain type of person that goes in a cycle, you're noticing it and you're nipping it in the bud. You're not attracting that sort of energy anymore. The Chariot card is also a card of, you know, reaching one's destiny, because the Chariot card is actually, it's a movement forward, but there is an element of you being in control of your destiny. The Chariot card, you know that you are the master or the mistress of yourself, moving forward to find love. You're making changes in order to get out there and, you know, perhaps travel, for example. The Chariot card is a travel card. It is a movement card. You're not sitting there waiting for love to come to you. You're actively doing something about it, or at least thinking about getting out there to do something. But also the Chariot card, there's no reins on the Chariot. So that means there is an element of fate. Destiny and fate meet you halfway when you take the initiative to sort of get out there. So even if you're a little bit shy and a little bit private, a little bit secretive, I feel not secretive in a negative way where you're keeping secrets from people, but if you're not the sort of person to sort of be like loud and proud and sort of getting out there saying, hey, me, I'm single, anybody out there? I don't feel like you're doing that. I feel like gracefully you are entering the dating pool after a long period of not being motivated or even interested in doing that. Now, some of you, I'm feeling an energy of self-doubt. Some of you may have been defeated in love or disappointed in love, and I feel like you may have even felt a little bit of loss of control of your emotions, but I feel like you are sort of gaining composure and feeling it's time to get back on the horse or endure the journey of love. I feel you know that there is someone out there for you. These two cards say there is a destined relationship that you are moving towards, but I feel this time you're doing things differently. We have the Herald of Swords there, Page of Swords. So there's an energy of curiosity about seeing, almost dipping your toe back into the dating pool. Pages tend to take the initiative, okay? Also, I feel like if you're not communicating with somebody new already, I feel like you will be very, very soon. This is someone who's very, very intelligent, okay? So I feel like it's almost like you're taking a calculated risk in getting back out there. Now, I say that, it's not a risk, but I feel like you're taking a bit of a leap of faith. Pages are very curious, and I feel like you are sort of like looking for a new focus. Pages tend to look for new energy. So I feel like you're opening yourself up to meeting somebody new. It's almost like you're starting again. Okay, pages tend to start from the beginning. So I feel like you're getting back on that horse, and I feel like it's almost like you're weighing up your options in your head. I do feel like you may have been looking on things like dating websites, and some of them may be like, that's not for me. Or perhaps you've been looking at spiritual trips. I keep getting this energy of wanting to take some sort of spiritual retreat or something like that, or some sort of vacation. I mean, the Chariot card does lend itself to travel. I feel like you are sort of taking the initiative to make some changes, and I feel like you're responding differently to the way you used to date. So no longer are you like out dancing or meeting people in a usual, or like going to clubs or, wherever you tended to meet people in the past. I mean, you could have been someone who met a relationship in the library or something like that. So wherever you tended to meet people in the past in a relationship, or that ended up in a relationship, I feel like you're doing things differently. That's the energy I keep getting here. You're changing your reactions or your responses, and you are responding to dating differently this time. Maybe you haven't dated online in the past and now you're starting. So I feel like there's something new about you here, which actually is very rewarding. Now, some of you, I feel there's a conversation coming on in quite soon, actually. If you're not already speaking to someone, I feel like they're coming in soon. We've got the Rider, which means, quick, speed, fast. So I feel like, it's been in the resistance position, so that tells me that you've been waiting a long time for love. It's been a long time since you've been emotionally fulfilled and happy in a relationship, because this is the resistance position. But this also tells me that this is what is going to be unblocked in the next 4 to 5 weeks. So you're going to be moving forward, whereas before you have been feeling either unmotivated or took yourself out of the dating game, and you just felt like it wasn't for you, or you're doing a lot of personal growth. And then of course we got the Sun card, we've got the Two of Cups there, and we got the Sun card. So this is about a loving relationship, a soulmate connection that will lead to a higher level of commitment, maybe even a proposal of marriage if that's what you're hoping for. But there is a romantic opportunity coming on in here for you, and it is something you've been manifesting, and it's coming in quite quickly. Okay, so the Rider, if you look it up in the Lenormand deck, it means quick, fast, speed, changes. Everything is gathering momentum here for you. We've also got the Sun card. So as you can see, there's two sort of like free, innocent souls coming together to enjoy life. And I feel with the Sun card, this is about you being really positive, whereas before you may have even had like a sadness when you thought about love, or you may have felt depressed. Some of you may not have had a relationship yet. You are yet to get into a relationship. So I feel like this is something you've been manifesting for a while, and I don't feel like you're going to be single for much longer, okay? The Sun card is all about relationships flourishing, blossoming, a time of, things coming to life and there being abundance, but also gratitude and optimism. So I feel like this is success, okay? As you can see right in the center of that Sun card, there is a rose. So I feel there is a romantic sort of blossoming occurring between you and a person in the near future. This is union, this is attraction, and I feel this is about you and this person taking the journey of life, that happy ever after that seems so elusive. Now, of course, no relationship is rainbows and unicorns. Relationships need to be worked on, of course, but I feel like there is a really committed relationship here that's coming on in. Now, both of you are a little bit different. I feel like this person is from a very different lifestyle or a different background than you. This person is going to take the initiative, but with the Queen of Swords here, I feel like you're quite guarded. So I will pull some cards on that, okay? But we've got the Two of Cups. There's love coming on in here, okay? This is the happy ever after. Two of Cups is all about aligning yourself with a person who vibes at the same frequency as you, a romantic attraction, harmonious partnership that is very loving and lasting, a lasting relationship, a heart connection between two people who choose each other time after time, okay? That you're there for each other. There is, two hearts beating as one, as it were, very loyal, very faithful, and I feel like someone who brings out the best in you as much as you bring out the best in them. So I feel a very loving connection coming towards you. I also feel like this person will be your best friend. Okay, I feel like this couple, this understanding of a unit or a couple, I feel like both of you will love each other. Love relationships, you can get many different kinds. One that is very passionate and is based on chemistry only. You can get love, of course, a deep love that is like soulmate connection, that is also your friend, that you know that they've got your back no matter what. And I feel like this is what is coming your way, okay? So very grounded connection, very sensual connection coming through. And finally, this is the outcome energy. We've got communication, okay? Two carnations there, number 27. Okay, number 27, when you reduce it, 2 plus 7 is 9, the Hermit energy. So this is enlightenment. This is also an energy of you learning how to respond differently in relationships. So if you tend to be someone who's very guarded, I feel like you're meeting someone who actually helps you blossom, and vice versa, okay? The Hermit energy, with this card, I feel like you've been alone or withdrawn for a while, but this person, I feel you're going to connect to this person like a magnet, and I feel both of you like really, this flourishes. I really feel like it's going to be back and forth communication between you and this person may be maybe a little bit more mature. Doesn't have to be an age, but I feel like they're mature in their energy. They know what they want and they go after what they want, okay? So this person is like a natural born leader. They're not going to bulldoze you, but I feel like they kind of sweep you off your feet. They show initiative. They're motivated to get to know you better. And you may feel a little bit like guarded because of a previous experience, okay? I really feel like a lot of you Taurians there, I feel like you've been focusing on your career, maybe new ideas, ambition, movement forward. You haven't really been truly focusing on love, but this person, when you meet this person, I feel like it's going to change everything. Now, of course, we've got a tower moment. Tower moments are not negative. They don't have to be negative. They can be just like surprises. So with the surprise energy, I feel like if you've been feeling stuck in a rut, because the tower energy basically is, stalemate, feeling trapped, going round and round in circles, always getting the same outcome. Perhaps you've been going out trying to meet people and nothing's happening, or you haven't met someone who vibes on your frequency. There's no one who's interesting. But with that Herald of Swords, heralds are like, pages, they're messengers. So I feel like you're going to be curious. Your curiosity will be piqued. Now, either this is on some sort of vacation or some sort of travel or actually a journey. Maybe you meet somebody on a train or something like that. I'm going to pull a card and see if I can gather the energy of where you'll meet this person. But the Tower energy indicates any stagnant energy. Wherever you felt stuck in life, or you felt you've got yourself stuck in a rut where you just go to work, come home, sit on the sofa, and repeat in a cycle where you're bored and feeling frustrated. The Tower energy, the lightning bolt is like fate intervenes to bring you what you need, to crumble away that prison energy so that you can actually sort of start from the ground up. You can restart. It can be like a sudden paradigm shift where nothing was happening, then all of a sudden you're getting loads of invitations to events, and then you're out and about and you're meeting people. It can also mean out of nowhere, out of the blue, you just meet somebody and it's love. It is love at first sight. But as you can see, the Tower is on fire. The universe tends to make us feel uncomfortable when we get stuck in a rut. And we know intuitively we've got to make some changes. So I feel like you are making some changes within you in order to come out of that energy where you're just in a routine, or you're feeling like, sometimes we feel a little bit complacent where we're like, you know what, I can't even bother to look for love because what's the point? I'm only going to get hurt, or I'm only going to meet a person that I met before, or I'm healing. I'm taking the time to heal. So right now I'm not looking for anybody. We all have our own narrative, okay? So I feel like suddenly that narrative is changing, okay? And it could be a rude awakening. It could be, I'm just going to pull a card on it because the crown chakra is directly hit. As you can see the crown there, it means you know that something needs to change. And if you won't sort of get off the fence and come out of your comfort zone, the universe tends to give us a nudge whether we want it or not, okay? So I'm just going to pull a card on that Tower energy for you. Whoa, yeah, that's the energy I'm feeling with this. I mean, the Tower, explosive energy. I'm just gonna go get that card. 1 moment, please. Wow. Judgment card, okay? So this is your calling. This is like your true calling, your true purpose. This person is fated to be with you. Now the Judgment can also be a return energy. So I feel like you're shedding, you're letting go of anything from the past. There may be someone who comes around to see if they can like have another chance with you, but the Tower energy tells me that you're having an awakening where, you know, it may shock you that they come back, but you're having an awakening where you want to move away from that energy. It's almost like you see that person, you're like, what did I ever see there? And I feel like this person hasn't reached out for a very long time, if it is. But the Judgment card is about you having a moment of clarity, a sudden realization. The Tower energy can be a revelation, and you've got the key of revelation right there as your protagonist energy. So I feel like you are realizing that now is the time to meet love. This is your destiny. The Judgment card is your destiny, your calling. As you can see, all those figures there, they are in like boxes. Well, they're supposed to be coffins there, and they are, the coffins represent their old life. They are rising up. They are becoming free of anything that has kept them in their stuck energy, as it were. So I feel like this is about your purpose. You may meet this new person on your life's purpose. So for example, if you are taking a trip to rediscover yourself, or you are you have a hunch, for example, to go and attend an event, you're listening to your true calling, you're listening to your intuition, okay? And I feel like you're at that decision point where you're reaching for a new life, and you are trying to move away from anything from the past because you want to move forward. So remember, whenever we are moving away from the past does one final grab to come back to see if they can pull you back into the past, okay? There's always a bit of a test before we move on. I always have lots of friends who reach out to me and say, oh my gosh, you'll never guess who's back in my life. And I'm like, yeah, so you've met somebody new, right? Or you've decided that you're going to look for new, right? Because as soon as that energy happens, the past comes calling, and the past tends to have nothing new to say, okay? So, but you know your relationships yourself. This is for people, this reading is specifically for people who want new love, okay? If you want a return energy, I will be doing a return reading separately, but this is for new. Six of Pentacles, reciprocity, two people. Okay, two people coming together in union. I feel like this is good fate for you, good karma coming towards you. Six of Pentacles tends to mean out of the blue, the universe provides. Okay, so I feel like, again, there is this energy of you meeting someone who meets you halfway. This person is very generous in their spirit. Okay, this person, they're very honest. They do a lot of charity work. Similar energy is coming up for Scorpio, okay? So I do feel there's a give and take with this connection. I'm going to pull separate cards just to see the Tower and the Six of Pentacles together, because I feel like actually you're going to be surprised that this person is very, well, I feel like they're very chivalrous. Male or female, not a gender specific reading. It's about the energy. I feel like finally you meet someone who meets you halfway, okay? You meet someone who maybe wants to split the bill, or someone who messages you as much as you message them. You're not always waiting for them to message, or you're not always deciding, okay, I'm gonna hang back. There's no games about this person. This person is true blue honest, okay? So let me just pull a quick card on the Tower and the Six of Pentacles. I just wanna see what that energy is. Because basically together it's like suddenly you're going to be shocked, because you're going to meet someone who is exactly like you, who gives with your loyal heart, who is true blue, who's looking for a connection, and it feels like fate has dropped this person right into your lap, okay? We've got the Page of Swords. Look at that. Okay, you did not expect this. You were not thinking that you were going to meet somebody like this. Six of Pentacles in the reverse tells me that you tend to put people on a pedestal, that you tend to overgive in connections, okay? You tend to find people who are one-sided, or they're selfish in their energy. And the Page of Swords, because you get the two cards here, but they're upside down. Page of Swords, I mean, there may have been someone who was deliberately unkind in your past, or who was very immature in their energy, and their bad news, they could be coming around again, okay? So they could surprise you, but I feel like you're looking for new. This tells me that you are not expecting, you're not even thinking that you're going to meet somebody or be talking to somebody who actually is a really good person, who is like meeting you halfway, is a good listener, you know, isn't playing games. I feel like, as I said, this is destiny and fate favoring you in the next 4 to 5 weeks, and you're going to meet someone halfway in a relationship, okay? We've got the Queen of Swords. Now, the Queen of Swords is someone who sets very healthy boundaries and is very independent. So I do feel, my beautiful Taurians, that you've been on your own for a while. You're very self-sufficient. You're totally honest, of course, and you lead with a lot of integrity. But I feel you've not been seeking a counterpart for a while. So I feel this is you knowing what you want, though. And I feel like you're meeting somebody who equally knows what they want. They're very straightforward. They're very passionate, this person. But we've got like two people who are vibing at similar frequencies. We've got King, Queen energy. So male and female, not a gender specific reading. It means divine counterpart energy. So I feel, you know, it's almost like you're trying to remove your emotions out of the situation because you feel you need to protect yourself, okay? It's almost like you're going to wait for this new person to sort of come towards you, and come towards you, they are. It's not a game. I feel like you're protecting your heart there. I will pull cards on it. We got a King of Wands. Now, either this person's got strong Libran energy or very strong Aries energy. This person is going to sweep you off their feet. I do feel like this person, they know what they want. They are willing to sort of come towards you, message you. They're a great communicator. This person is also very influential in what they do. So either they have their own business, or they're very confident, that's for sure. And confident, this person also is very passionate and loyal. So they're confident, passionate, and loyal is what they're giving me. This person marches to the beat of their own drum. They actually inspire you. You really enjoy this person's company because they're very adventurous as well. Very passionate, very, they're an achiever. They're very interesting. This person has seen the world, okay? They've seen the world quite a lot. And they may actually tell you, when they first meet you, they may tell you that they're traveling somewhere. And as a flippant comment, I think they may ask you to travel with them, okay? But they mean it. They really mean it. So whether you go with them or not, I can't see that far. I'll pull a card and see, but I feel like this is a very adventurous. It's not too quick. I don't feel like it's you meet on the first date and they're like, yeah, I'm off to Hawaii. Would you like to come? It's not like that. I feel like it's in good timing, okay? Thank you so much for it, guys, great angels. But that just shows me that this person's all in. Yeah, all in. I mean, we got two kings here. So I'm going to pull a card and see if you've got options, but this is your card. So I feel like you're looking for investment in a relationship. You're making a really good decision in a love relationship. And I feel like this person, I actually feel like it's not really two people. I feel like this is about you sort of looking at this relationship from a different angle and going from Queen of Swords energy into, you know, feeling like you're in your element. You feel secure, loyal, that you feel confident in sort of entering this relationship because you see an investment in the future. So let me just pull one more. Is this two kings, two people or two opportunities, or is this Taurus vibing on their own frequency? Hangman in the reverse. Thank you so much. Okay, so the Hangman in reverse is indecision. It can be delay or you know, a missed opportunity. So this could be two people. So let me just try one more. Someone that you've separated from. I mean, they're showing me again that someone that you used to connect to is sort of like coming towards you. Okay, so there is definitely a choice here for you. But with the Ten of Cups and the Hangman in the reverse, this can also be someone that you're meeting. Either they just come out of a relationship, or it could be they were married before, but they're separated. Now, because we got that Judgment card there, it can mean that someone that you had a crush on is coming back around. Okay, I mean, they're showing me here, the Lover's card in the reverse. They're making it very, very clear that there is someone that you separated from that will return. And we got the Temperance card. It's like this person makes you feel off center, makes you feel chaotic, feels out of control, disruptive energy. So, I mean, you do have a choice. You will choose the one that vibes with your heart, of course. We all have free will, so that's your choice. But there's definitely a love relationship coming on in here for you. And I feel like it's like buses. They're all coming all over at once. Thank you so much, Spirit Guides, Great Angels. Any final messages? I'm only taking the uprights for my beautiful Taurians. Any final messages? Thank you so much. The Ten of Swords. Something is coming to an end, or something has come to an end, which means there is a new start. Two of Cups. Yeah. So cutting the cord to something or somebody in the past, the same thing's coming up. Okay. It's the end of something and the beginning of something else. So I feel like the Ten of Swords, basically the Ten of Swords can be like a graceful ending. It doesn't have to be a painful ending. It can also be the point of an epiphany, like an old way of thinking. So for example, if you've been feeling like you're not good enough, or you're not attractive, or you feel that love is passing you by, or you have low confidence or low self-esteem, you're changing the way you think. Okay, swords are all about thinking, they're all about communication, and Ten of Swords can be you responding differently to challenging situations. So I feel like you are releasing yourself from patterns that no longer serve you, and you're creating space, making adjustments for new love, okay? But something here, whether the person returns or not, I feel like something is dead done in the water, okay? And we got a Two of Cups energy coming on in. So you've got Two of Cups here. As I said, this is the blockage energy, which means you've been in delay, but this is what you're getting in the next 4 to 5 weeks. And we got it twice. So it's showing up very strong in your chart that you're getting a relationship, soulmate energy. Both of you, I mean, it's a very romantic connection. Both of you are very open-hearted with each other. And I feel like you're going to look for the best in each other and challenge each other in a really positive way. A lot of attraction here, a lot of passion, but I feel both of you are on the same page and you want the same things. There's a lot of desire, and I feel it just feels easy. It just feels right, okay? So I'm just going to get any final cards for you before I close the reading. Wow. I mean, look at the card that just popped out. Puffin, partnership, okay? Spirit gives you the exact cards you're meant to see. And it says here, accept yourself and your colorful personality. Feel confident about being you. You are a joy bringer. Let your community flourish and nourish and protect you. Ask for help. Teamwork will give you the best results. So because we got that Chariot card energy, I feel like, as I said, it's kind of either you're taking a trip, or you've booked a spiritual retreat, or you're thinking about doing one. I mean, you could be on the move when you meet this person, but also with the Six of Pentacles, I feel it is a surprise. You meet this person on the move, out of nowhere. I mean, you could be invited to something with that Herald of Swords, because that's like someone's signaling like news or a communication that comes in and says, hey, Taurus, fancy coming on a trip, or hey, Taurus, fancy it could be a road trip. It could be like an invitation somewhere, an RSVP. So I feel like you're coming out of your comfort zone, and the end point here, without you even realize it, you're taking a step closer to a love relationship. Okay. So, yeah. I'm going to get some final cards for you. Normally they give me songs and things like that, and nothing has come through. I'll always be honest with you and say, you know, I'm scrying at the same time as doing a reading, but they're not really, there's no song this time or no indication. They wanted a second one there for you. We've got I have a higher purpose. So that judgment card came out. So maybe this is about you connecting to your life's purpose path, doing something that you really enjoy, that you feel is your life's purpose or your soul's purpose. And that's when you connect to this person. So whether it is you going on a meditation or, you know, you are connecting to a job that you love doing, that you feel is your true prosperity, whatever it is, I feel like that's where you meet your person. Okay, it's a big decision you make, and you decide you're very curious about this new purpose or this new focus or this new path, and as soon as you start to explore it, that's when you meet this new person. Okay, we have I have a higher purpose. And it is number 23. When you reduce it, 2 plus 3 is the Hierophant energy. So this could be something that you're learning, or perhaps you're seeking guidance in some area of your life, and you come into contact with someone who sort of vibes at your frequency. The Hierophant is the marriage card, so higher level of commitment. And we've got I deserve respect. Absolutely, my beautiful Taurians. So if you've experienced low levels of respect in previous relationships, that is not going to happen in this one. Okay, it's number 2, and that is the High Priestess energy. So I feel like this is about using your intuition, but also it's almost like love is a mystery. It is not logical. You will completely sort of match with this new person, and it will just be right. This person will show you that all the other people in the past, it was just not meant to be. Okay, I feel like you're preparing for this moment. So I'll finally get a trinket before we close. Okay, so we have a key. Interesting, a lot of signs are getting keys, and Scorpio got a key, and you got the keys showing up here with this key card as well. I hope people can see this, because it's number 6 when you reduce it. 3 plus 3 is 6, the number of the Lovers card, but there's actually 2 keys there. You can actually see the divide. There's 2 keys on that. So Scorpio also had this card, but in a different position. So I feel like this is about you connecting to somebody who unlocks your heart, and this key connects to the Scorpio card because it's got the rejuvenation rose there. So I feel like this is about you sort of replenishing energy into your love life, and reviving your spirits when it comes to unlocking love. So I feel like I feel like you're doing things differently. There's a new you, as it were, and I feel like you're like that phoenix rising from the ashes. There's big changes in your love relationship. The death energy indicates transformation. As one ending occurs, there is an evolution. It's like a rite of passage. You've learned a lot of lessons, and now you're evolving to the next stage where you meet your soulmate. Okay, they want me to put this on the communication card. They will show me the letters. So they're actually showing me letters in the water, which tells me that there is going to be communication in the next 4 to 5 weeks with someone new. So I'll leave it there, my beautiful Taurians. I hope something resonates in this reading for you. If you'd like to be with a chance to win a free personal reading, all you have to do is write 5 things down on a piece of paper that you feel have been blocking your path in terms of life in general, and that you want to release those things. Find a creative way to release it out to the universe, whether it's a burning ritual safely outside, or you're ripping it up and putting it in the trash across town. Whatever works for you. In the comments box below, just put this sentence: I've let it go, now I'm in the flow. And I'll gravitate towards one lucky subscriber on the 28th of June, and I'll announce the winner's name in a video upload only. If something resonated here for you, please like or subscribe to my channel. Completely free for you. All you have to do is press a little bell that lets you know when I update my next message. It lets me know that you resonate with the reading, which is very, very important for me too. Okay, sorry there weren't more sort of images in the water. I can only give you what they give me. As I'm going, they're actually giving me a bridge. Bridge, okay. So either you are on a bridge, or you can see a bridge, or this is, you know, bridging a divide. You're actually getting to the other side of things finally. So please take it as it resonates. Not really sure. I mean, maybe you go to a restaurant with your new person and it's called the bridge. So please take it as it resonates. They just showed me in a bridge. So I'll leave it there. Thank you so much, my beautiful Taurians. Love and light.